been a dance class assistant at my old studio back in Charlotte for like 7 years. I came up to college and I knew I wanted to keep dancing somehow, but I didn't really think that being a dance teacher here would be something that was feasible. I didn't think I'd have the time. And I just didn't really know how to get involved. I did take a ballet class my first semester at App, but during that semester I had actually had the opportunity with the Honors College at App to go do a day of learning, a service learning exercise at a hospitality house which serves low-income families and especially homeless families in Watauga County. And there had been some kids there at the time and I was like, oh, missing my dance teacher days and everything. I think they're so cute. And then a couple weeks later, my friends invited me on an excursion to Trash Can Falls. On the way there, one of my friends had made a comment, and she said that she had heard that there's a big divide in Boone, especially the Watauga County in general, between the professors at App and the rest of the community because there's just a huge salary gap in that, and there are people who are making a lot of money and people who are like very low income. And I thought back to those kids at hospitality house and I was like, wow, it'd be kind of cool to offer a free dance program for them. It would be like really awesome. My mom started her dance program in a church, in like a fellowship hall, and then in their gym. And so I started reaching out to local churches to see if they would let me do that. And I had one that said maybe, and a couple others that said maybe too. And I was like, wait, why don't I contact some of the local dance studios? They might be interested in having a program like this. And then I got this call on my way to ballet class at App from the owner of Northwestern Studios, and she said, hey, like, we're really interested in having you host the program at our studio. I'd love to meet with you sometime to talk about it. And so in about mid-November, I had like the space, I had some helpers. I reached out to people in my Bible study and some people I knew from back home who I knew had dance experience to see if they would want to help out. I didn't know what to expect. I wanted a lot of kids, of course, but at the same time I was like, nah, I might only get like 5. Within a couple weeks, honestly, both our classes were full. I had originally only intended to have 2 classes on Fridays. And I was like, wow, and I had a wait list that was like 8 kids long. So I called the studio owner and I asked her if we could have a class on Saturday mornings, and she said yes. And that first semester was just really fun, but I also had to do a couple things to like make sure we could fund everything because it was free. We weren't charging any money, and we had to pay for the studio, and I really wanted to have a recital. And so in December, I actually hosted a fundraiser at my church back in Charlotte. We raised like $600 from that, and that was enough to cover all of our expenses for the studio, to rent a space for the recital. I found out there's some really awesome people that they collect costumes and they collect shoes and dancewear as well, but we use them for costumes. These 2 charities, they provided us with costumes that first year. Traveling Tutus gave us a full class set of these beautiful costumes for our older girls. And then from Our Hearts to Your Toes provided all these beautiful little costumes for our little dancers, and it was just really exciting. We had our first recital in April, and we had 30 kids, and it was really fun, and I had a great time, and I think all the kids did as well. After the first semester, the owner of the studio asked me to come and meet with her just to talk about how things had gone, and she had a little proposal for me. She said that she had always been looking for a program like this to help people in Watauga County because she had a lot of students that were on scholarship, and as much as she wanted to let in everyone who needed a scholarship, it was just not economically feasible for her as a business owner to do that. And so she was really hoping that we could combine my program with Northwestern Studios to make it kind of an umbrella program and have my kids move on to Northwestern when they were over the age of 12. And I thought it was a really good idea, and I thought about it for a while, and we decided to work together. And we decided to change it into a pay what you can program so that we would have a little bit of income to be able to buy costumes and provide scholarships for our kids after they graduated. So there's like sliding scale based on your income, and you can choose what you feel you can pay. And we do exceptions for extenuating circumstances, like if you have a lot of medical bills, or there's like something going on in your family that makes you not able to pay the full amount. And we don't turn anyone away because our goal is to expand access to dance class to everyone. And so we don't want anyone to not be able to dance. And that's why it's called Anyone Can Dance, because we really believe that anyone can and should dance. And now this spring, we've had a couple more kids join. We have almost 70 kids right now, which is just amazing. I can't believe we have that many kids. We have 3 classes for preschoolers. We generally have the most preschoolers in our classes. And then we have 2 classes for our early elementary level. We have a good number of those kids. We have about 20 kids of that age. And then we have our classes for our older kids, which that's generally our smallest group. But they work really hard and they're doing really well. And we're working on figuring out our first kids to move on to Northwestern on scholarship. They'll either age out or experience out, so they can come into Northwestern's classes either on a full or partial scholarship, so they can continue dancing.
When she said she wanted to start a dance program as a non-profit and not charge anybody, that was not a surprise at all. I didn't expect her to do it, but it certainly didn't surprise me that she was going to try and do something that benefited the community without really any benefit to her.
Emily has just loved dance, and it's wonderful to see her be able to share that love and share it with other people and other kids. We're very proud of her and all that she's doing.
I do well in sports that involves hitting people and knocking people over and that kind of stuff. I did well at football, I do well at hockey, things like that. So to actually try and be graceful is something that's just beyond my reach. But she even was able to teach me to do some tap dancing in her senior recital with her aunt. I mean, she's really proven that anybody can dance. It's just nice to see her build a program that those kids feel welcome in. They feel like they get a chance to excel at dance, and there's no pressure on them to be the next ballerina, for some great dance program, but they still get great instruction and a good time to go out and do a little bit of exercise and get better at something that they enjoy doing.
How long have you been dancing? 3 years? Were you in any recitals?
Yeah, I was in 3.
3 recitals? Cool. Do you know which one was your favorite? Do you remember?
The mermaid one.
Mermaid? Yeah.
Where I wore the mermaid dresses with beautiful mermaid skin.
Do you want to keep dancing for the rest of your life? Yeah, dancing's fun.
I'm excited for our next recital, and I'm going to wear a purple skirt, and I get to choose the color.
Wow, what color do you want to choose?
Hot pink.
Do you have a favorite dance move? No? You like them all? How about twirling? Do you think that's fun? Can I see a twirl? Cute.
I found out about Anyone Can Dance through a couple of Emily's friends. They told me that she was starting the program, and then I was really interested in joining in. And I moved around a lot growing up, but wherever I would move to, I would still take dance classes, so it was something that I could just do no matter where I was at, and no matter what was going on in my life, I could always have dance. I really love seeing the kids and how much fun they have, and now that I've been in the program for, I think, 2 years now, I've gotten to see some of them grow up a little bit and just make friends with each other. That's my favorite part.
I'm really big on the support with this program. I really want this to be supportive not only for my kids but also for my parents. With my younger kids, I start off every class with a question of the week, and I want it to be so we're more comfortable with each other and so that they're comfortable sharing about themselves. I also get to know a little bit more about them. I can tell my outgoing kids from my really shy kids. I can tell who's had a really good week and who's been I don't had a great week. And our little goodbye song is It's called Skidamarink, and it's from like a TV show. So we just wave goodbye to each other while we're singing, and then it says, "I love you in the morning, and in the afternoon, I love you in the evening, and underneath the moon." And to me, that's like an important message I want to send my kids, is that they are loved, and like they're loved by their parents, they're loved by us, and like whatever's going on in their life, that they can rely on that. I know they're like 3, and they're like, "Yay, song!" But I hope it just instills that in them as they're growing up too. And then with my level 2s, my 6 to 9-year-olds, we do mirror affirmations, and they repeat after me, and I always say stuff like, "I am awesome," or "I am beautiful," but I always end it with "I am loved," because I want that message to really resound in them. Make sure that's the one that they get. So when I started this program, I was a freshman in college, and I was like, "I got 3 years, it's gonna be great, you know, I'm gonna have a great time." And at that point, I didn't really think about what would happen after I left. I developed that thought when I sat down with the owner of Northwestern Studios, because she was like, how do you want to see this program continue? And I was like, well, yeah, I definitely want it to continue after I'm gone. So I was really looking for someone at least 2 years younger than me, and I'm working with someone now that I think will take it over between us. And so I found someone that I think is really going to be good for the program and will help continue it, and she's very passionate about everything, and she's got some good experience too, and so I think that would be really good, and she'll be able to transition with the group and have it for a little bit, and hopefully then she will find her own next successor, you know, she'll train someone up, and I hope that it'll just keep continuing on for as long as possible. I know the studio owner is hoping to get it as part of an app, maybe someday as like an internship or something, which would be cool. But I just hope it continues going, because I know there's a need in Watauga County for something like this, and I just hope it can stay open to serve that. Like, we reach a lot of kids, and I love it, and I don't focus on quantity, but I do think that there's some people that we haven't reached yet. I know there's people we haven't reached yet, and I hope that even if it's just like 1 or 2 families that need it, that we continue to reach them.